All right, I had to show you the snake. I just was doing some spot cleaning and spot inspecting, and I'm blown away by how this snake has been developing. This is a possible super hypo phantom. Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily, and we're going into the snake room. We're going to be looking at some Boas. We're going to be looking at some SANZINIA. That's right, my SANZINIA Velotny I got from Tom Crutchfield. They're getting bigger. We want to take a look at those. And you never know what else we might find. Actually, from what for those of you who don't know, Pablo's on vacation. He's on a cruise. Hopefully he's having a good time. My good friend Paul Miller has a friend, Cliff, that he introduced me to a couple months, actually about maybe a year ago. And Cliff's in town, so Cliff's going to be helping me clean this week, which is really cool because obviously, as you know, I can't be lifting anything heavy yet. So Cliff will be over here. We'll film him. Cliff actually found an egg today, but it was not a ball python egg. It was a black dragon water monitor egg. My female laid one in the water bowl, just one egg. Now, if she laid an egg in the water bowl, it would normally drown and be shot, but I candled the egg anyway just to see, and there was no blood vessels in it. So obviously it was a non-viable egg, slug. And that's expected, you know, because there's no male-in with her. Now, water monitors have been shown to have parthogenic clutches, which are meaning that they'll actually fertilize their own egg essentially, and they'll produce a clone of themselves. And a lot of times they're viable, you know, and they grow up, they live, they breed, and so it's kind of cool that water monitors, probably like the dinosaurs, didn't necessarily need mates. They can reproduce asexually on their own. Now, obviously, the goal, my goal at least, is to breed that black dragon water monitor with one of my albino water monitors. Once they get a little bigger, that's going to take another year. And we're going to be building a custom enclosure for that black dragon. Because you know what the truth is? She needs a very deep bed of soil or something comparable where she can dig, like she would in nature, down and bury her eggs. That's how you get viable eggs. You know, from all the monitor experts I've talked to, you have to have that deep bedding where the monitor can actually dig and create her own little nest, and that'll prevent her from laying eggs in the water bowl. You know, right now she's in a vision cage, you know, with cocoa, you know, bedding in there, which is certainly not deep enough and is certainly not made of the right consistency for her to dig and stuff like that. So I want to be able to give her the right setup. Chase Anderson, my good friend, who's been helping me out on the weekends and who built my outdoor enclosures, will be building me an enclosure indoors. We're talking about how to set up the water feature now. There's so many different ideas about, you know, you got to make that water feature easy to clean. If it's not easy to clean, it's going to be a disaster. So, you know, I know people run filters on their water features, but you know what the truth is? Look, I'm a fish tank guy. Fish tank filters are not going to clean the disgustingness of when these water monitors poop and pee in the water, basically in the water feature that you give them, whether it be a big pan of water like I give them now, or if we create a water feature, they're going to go to the bathroom in there, and it's going to be really nasty when they go to the bathroom in there, and it's going to clog any potential filter you use. So basically, you have to be able to take the tub out of there, dump it outside in the grass, and fill it up with fresh water. That's the best way to do it. Or drain it in situ. In other words, you have a big tub in there already. There's a drain on it. You can open the drain, let all the junk pour out into like some kind of a bucket, then dump the bucket, hose down the inside of the water feature, and then refill it. So I'm trying to debate what the best method is and how we're going to set that up. And once I do, we'll probably build this feature. I actually sold two Boa tub racks, believe it or not, just to make room to build this thing. So I'm pretty excited about it, and hopefully, I know Chase will do an amazing job. He's an awesome carpenter. So that's exciting stuff for the future, you know, as I like to say. Tomorrow also we have, well, I'll talk about that in the outro. For now, let's go into the snake room and see what's going on. Ah, look, my little male Bredli python. In the morning hours here is exploring his cage. I never see him moving around. Matter of fact, we fed everything out here the other day, and he didn't want to eat. I wonder if it looked like someone shed in here, so maybe he shed. I don't know, but he's definitely Definitely feeling out his wild oats here, just exploring. Like I said, I never really see the Bredlies moving around here. Usually they're always in the hide box. So they may come out at night or maybe in the early morning when I don't catch them. Pretty cool. This is actually a HYPO Bredli, full-blooded HYPO Bredli. And trying to breed him to my Stonewash female. It's funny because I bred him 2 years ago and we got a nice clutch of eggs inside. And they never, we just had problems with them hatching. I don't know. Then last year we got nothing. So I put them out here this year. See if we get something out here this year. Remember, they're spring breeders, so this is when they usually breed, and then they'll deliver like around this in the summertime. So it's cool that the male's moving around at least. Ah, that's a nice lock right there. So the ball pythons are still breeding. Just when you think they're not. That's a pied female, and we're breeding her to an Orange Dream, Enchi Banana, Yellow Belly, Champagne, Het pied. The Het pied champagnes, as we know, look pied. The visual pied champagnes are usually all white. So, good luck. This is a nice one. We got a nice litter with these guys last year. A nice little clutch of some really cool champagnes. I'll show you them, actually. That's a nice little lock right there. That is textbook, as we call it. This is a Super Enchi, Yellow Belly, possible Super Orange Dream, Probable Fire, Het pied, 50% Het HYPO, female, that I produced myself here in 2020. We're breeding it to a Banana Orange Dream, Yellow Belly, Leopard pied, also possible Het HYPO. And we got a really nice lock there. She actually looks like she's ovulating, but I don't know if she'd be locked if they were ovulating, but looking pretty good. Gotta tell you, like I said, we love those textbook locks. All right, another good lock here. Super Orange Dream Ultramel Cryptic, being bred by an Orange Dream Ultramel Cryptic. So we're obviously going for more Super Orange Dream Ultramel Cryptics. Can't get enough of those. They are just gorgeous. I produced this male and this female back in 20, and we're gonna leave them alone because I don't want to mess up this little breeding action we got going on here. All right, my good friend Chase is helping me do cages here. He's got our beautiful Black Dragon water monitor who will not come on the other side of the cage. She definitely wants to get into that water dish. So let's see, Chase. If she comes out, we got the sweatshirt on this time. Let's see if we can get her to.
Right.
I would just push it right in. Let her whip you with the tail if she wants. It's okay.
She's like under the water bowl.
Oh, I see. Just put. I would just put it down. Don't worry about it. She'll get out of the way. She doesn't have a choice. She doesn't have a choice. Just
There
leave
we
it.
go.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, she didn't do what she did last time.
Open up the door for a second. Open the door.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just...
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. You want to go into the water bowl? That's what you were waiting for. Fresh water. Come on, big girl. Come on. She's still like half under the water dish. It's fine. She's like, I want to come out. You guys are not taking me out. Well, you're too big. A couple more weeks, I'll take you out.
Yeah.
So funny. She's like mad. She's like really mad that like I'm not taking her out. I know she is. All right, I had to show you this snake. I just was doing some spot cleaning and spot inspecting, and I'm blown away by how this snake has been developing. This is a possible Super HYPO Phantom boa. She is just looking dynamite. So this is once again, 1 or 2 copies of the HYPO gene. I think it's 2 copies. Paradigm, which is 1 copy of Sharp Albino, 1 copy of Boa Woman Caramel, produces the Paradigm. And this is also visual black-eyed Anery. That's the Ralph Davis Reptile line of black-eyed Anery, which removes yellows and reds. And we get this ghost-like or phantom-looking snake Obviously, we're not gonna. This is not a true T negative albino. It's a paradigm, which is kind of between T negative and T positive because it has one copy of each. And so you do get a little bit of melanin production with those beautiful black eyes from the black-eyed Anery. And this thing is purple. It's a purple boa. Absolutely purple. And it looks spectacular. And I can't believe how beautiful she is. And look, she's got a stripe down her. She's just getting all kinds of craziness. And that's the thing with the black-eyed Anery gene, although a lot of people don't realize. Because it removes not just reds, but yellows, these snakes, as they get older, get better. A lot of boas, as they get older, matter of fact, the majority of them, aside from like leucistics, will get yellow as they get older. They get yellow in them, which is fine. It gives them their own little character. And I'm not against that. You know, I have albinos that will yellow a little bit, and it doesn't even matter because it looks really cool. But if you can keep them looking like they are when they're babies and they get bigger, that's another whole dimension. And something like this, whoa, she went after me. This is top shelf, as they say. All right, here's one more little, this is a male actually. So you wanted to pair up some of these babies. You can do it. These guys are all over a year old. Actually, were a year old this past weekend, ironically enough. This is a sharp sun glow. So HYPO, sharp albino. And this is het RDR, 100%. He's got some nice size in him too. He seems to be bigger than the females almost. Really, really nice. Some nice striping going on there. Look at that tail. Beautiful. I almost think he's not a HYPO. He's got the purple outline. Usually the HYPOs have the white outline. He might just be a sharp albino. This could just be sharp albino, 100% het RDR black-eyed Anery. And beautiful little male. All right, I had to show you this one too. Look at this guy. Look at those little bow tie saddles going on there. Really cool. This is another, what I believe to be PARAGLOW, HYPO paradigm. This could be even a super HYPO paradigm because this is really clean looking and those saddles are really reduced. And this is 100% het black-eyed Anery. This is a female, so this is a little girl. She is gorgeous. I gotta tell you, I'm glad I held back this whole litter. I haven't sold a single baby from it. Or maybe, I think I sold one baby. I think I sold one phantom. These guys are getting better and better as they get older. Really. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is the paradigm, one copy of sharp albino, one copy of boa woman caramel, with probably more than likely with the HYPO gene. So this is what we call a PARAGLOW. Possible super HYPO PARAGLOW. And then this is 100% het black-eyed Anery. All right, one more for good measure. I had to show you this girl too. This is another phantom that I produced. You can see this is like a slightly different kind of an expression. Let's see if we can move her a little bit so we can get a little better view on it. The other one looks completely different. This one has a lot of like broken up pattern. So this is once again HYPO, possible super HYPO, paradigm black-eyed Anery, also known as a phantom. And really, really nice. Wow, they're all so different. Good. This one has some nice girth on this too. She's putting on some nice size. Very well started. These are all really well started. If anyone wants to make me an offer or anyone wants to get into this project, some of these babies are going to be great. I can't keep everything, even though I'd like to believe I can, but some of these are going to have to go. I've shown you these two boas for 2 years now. This male still as nasty as ever. Arabesque blood is what it is. He's always like trying to get me. With this HYPO blood disappearing pattern female that I produced from a snake I had bought from Vin Russo. I would swear, looking at this girl, that she's pregnant. I mean, she is just skin stretched. Really, I mean, we do feed her, but I don't feed her a lot, especially not during the breeding season. I haven't seen a lock on these guys. They're always hanging out with each other, and she's really not sitting on the heat, you know, consistently. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with her. I don't know if she is going to give birth to a litter or not. Like I said, I've had these guys together for like 2 years now. You would think And not consistently. I take him out and everything like that. You would think we'd have something. And he seems to be very protective of her. But I want to grab her body, and this guy is going to take a chunk out of my hand, which is usually not a problem. But this guy's nasty for some reason. Let's see if we can get the paper towels here. We'll get him away a little bit, and we'll feel her. Yeah, she feels like she might have some babies in her, but it's hard to tell. She does look like she has stretched skin, but I just don't see the sitting on the hotspot behavior that I would think from her. So probably be another year. All right, I guess I'll finish off today with the SANZINIA Volatini, my Madagascar ground boas from Crutchfield. Look how big this boy got. He just bit me too. He just bit me first time I ever got bit by him. He got big. They were teeny when I got them. They were teeny, teeny, tiny. That head, look at that head. It looks like a little viper head. And I took a nice little, he got me, look. Got me. It didn't hurt, but he definitely got me. But look at that. You got to go to a bigger kit. You got to go to a bigger tub. I can't believe it. You've gotten so big already. Unbelievable. I love it. I mean, I guess you're over 6 months old already. You're probably 8 months old, so I mean, you should be growing, but beautiful. We're gonna put you outside eventually when you get big. We got to put you in a bigger cage. I think I'm going to move you into my focus cubes. Yep, where my green tree pythons are. I think you guys are going to do better in there. I might put you even together. There's the male. And there's the female right there. She's not as big. I don't think she got as big. Hopefully she doesn't bite me too. She's a little brighter colored. He's nice. She's a little brighter. He's a little bigger. Look at that head. Look at that triangular head. Wow. It really does look like a venomous snake. Okay. Let's put you guys back. Final snake video of the day, so everyone's looking good. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. Hope you enjoyed today's video. It wasn't necessarily a long one, but it was kind of like just some cool stuff that I like, you know, that I'm kind of like just checking out in my snake room. And tomorrow we're going to be getting a delivery. I ordered another species that I do not have, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to wait till tomorrow and see, and then you'll find out what I ordered. I haven't bought a snake in quite a long time. I did do a few trades, but I haven't bought anything. This is the first purchase I've made in a long time, and it's it's something I always wanted, and there's a few things I still want that I don't have, but this is something I wanted, and they were kind of cool, and I saw two that I really wanted, this pair, and so I'm like, all right, let's just pull the trigger on it. So I'll show you what I got tomorrow and how I set them up, and that makes everything fun, right? We always want to get new stuff, new species. All right, I want to send a big shout out to my good friend Brian Barczyk. Prayers, healing energy. I'm going to keep doing it every week. I love you, Brian, man. You're going to beat this pancreatic cancer. I know you're strong. I know you still have a lot more to give us in this community. You are someone that we need here. You're our champion. You're our leader. And, I want to see you overcome this little obstacle in your life here. And when you do, you're going to tell everyone how you did it. And you're going to be a role model for a lot of people who maybe feel helpless in their life and who feel like they don't have a solution to the problems that they're facing. But you're Mr. Positivity, and you're going to continue to be Mr. Positivity. You're going to overcome this, and then you're going to build that aquarium, and you're going to do a lot of great stuff in this reptile animal space that you're in, and you're going to keep positively influencing all of us, including myself. All right, on that note, let's wrap this up today. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, hit that like button. I'll see you back tomorrow morning.